Hey gang, just getting ready to head out for New Year's Eve. Wanted to show you what the hair does when left to its own devices. Look at all those friggin' curls, man. Wow. This is why I keep it short, because it wants to do this. And I have to humor it. There's no control. It's strictly humoring. Oh well, I will catch you later. We're off to Lori's Way for a fun potluck, and hopefully if this wind dies down, a fire. Yeah, Zooks, I'm getting some sun. Nice. Winter. That's when us nomads get our tans. I will catch you all later. Shutterbug out for now, and Happy New Year, gang. See ya.
Hey, everybody, welcome. You saw that little blurb a minute ago with my hair all curly and crap. Oh my gosh, how nuts is that? Not right now because I've been wearing hats and hoods. It's flat as can be. There's just no happy medium here. And there's no humoring it sometimes, so I gave up. And it's a little chilly in here, hence the hood. So let's see. Folks have been asking me, what the heck do we do at night? Because it's a long night and we're in a rig out in the middle of the desert. And I'll be honest with you, there's not a whole lot to do out here in the middle of the desert. There ain't no bowling alley, there's no movie theaters, there's nothing. You got some joints in town you can hang out at if you want to, have a nosh and a drink or something, but then you have to get back out to your camp, which is out in the middle of the desert. There ain't no lights out here, so in some cases that can be quite the challenge. In past years, I have had campsites way back in the middle of nowhere, and it's a bitch. This year I'm not quite so far off in the middle of nowhere. It's easier to find at night, that's for damn sure. And I also got some glow-in-the-dark string on a couple of rocks. They don't show real great, but it's a reference point. So night times, me personally, I play a lot on my tablet, but since I'm recording on it, I can't show you what I do on my tablet, but basically I have 2 games that do not require internet. I play those ad nauseum. And then I'll mix in a third one if my brain's working, because I'm working a total win streak. I haven't lost a game yet, and I've got a bunch of perfect games, and I don't want to screw those up, so I save my brain for that one. What I also do every evening, most evenings, I'm not totally religious about it, but I have been journaling. A friend that I met last year, a nomad out here, their name is Anik Dean, and I feel very blessed to know this person. Just very intelligent, just knows a lot, insightful. And this book, the journal, Curious Compassion, a journal to sustainable accountability, works for everybody as far as I can tell. It's kind of geared toward business people because they are a professional consultant and business helper. There's much better terminology for that, and I apologize for not knowing what it is. But basically, a dynamo that just makes people feel wonderful and has written this awesome book. And so now I am journaling. It's very simple. It is all about self-examination, self-acceptance, and compassion, self-reflection, self-care, realistic self-discipline, and accountability. Because in today's world, they've replaced the rat race with the hustle culture. Same thing, new labeling. They just want you out there busting your ass so you can buy a bunch of stuff and keep the commercialism on, the American way. Not all of us play into that. I gave myself an early retirement a decade and a half ago and then some, and I've been volunteering ever since. I don't put a lot into the economy, but I do put a lot into this society. I give. I mean, volunteering, you don't give any more than that. You do for others without getting paid. I might get fed. I might get a bottle of water. I might, something real simple like that. And that's all I need. I'm a very simple person, basically. But I also have to learn to be better to myself. And if you've seen my little video on procrastination, you'll know that I'm very good at it. And yes, I will get back to making a follow up to that original short video. But until then, I have to get better at not procrastinating because I keep putting off procrastinating. That's how good I am at it. So that's one of the main things I'm working on. But I got to be better to myself. Cut myself more slack when my hands are going south. Because I've had some really great days, and then the hands can make for a really shitty day. This journal, I have a whole week of, oh my God, life is wonderful, 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 because it is. And then yesterday I was trying to set up for a project, and by the time I got ready to do it, my hand said, you ain't doing shit. Not a damn thing for the rest of the day. And this was, late morning, so I had a whole rest of the day to get through without being able to do anything, and that sucked like a hoover. And I wrote it down. I don't gloss over my journal. It's like, okay, yay, I finally had a really crappy freaking day. Here's what happened, And it's like, how can you be better to yourself? Well, cutting my hands off isn't an option, so I don't know. Doesn't have all the answers. I'm supposed to come up with the answers as I work through this. And hopefully I will. But until I do, I'm going to have crappy days where my hands are going, yeah, not fun. But that's life. And you got to deal with life out here. There's one thing you have to deal with. It's freaking life. Because ain't nobody else out here dealing with it for you. I mean, we will help. Friends do help. Margie saved my ass last night. I couldn't get dinner going. I couldn't get nothing going. Thought for sure I was going to have a meltdown. I was getting ready to go, so I go somewhere else and have a meltdown. And she's like, oh, hell no, stay here. I'll feed you, and we'll get you back on an even keel. And thank God she did. That's why we have such deep friendships out here, because we need them. And I've been lucky. I have run into the most amazing people. One over there, two over there, one over there. More of them coming. And whole bunches out there, and bunches of them out there. It is just absolutely awesome. And everybody, when it gets dark, unless we have a fire going, these awesome friends, we all just go like cockroaches when you turn on a light. And we're all in our rigs for 12 hours waiting for the sun to come up and for it to get warm so we can go out and have some fun again. Yeah. And everybody's got their own routine. Oh, another fun thing I've been doing, working on my peace pipe. Been decorating it. Got some glow-in-the-dark beads on here, which are really fun. I'm having a bitch of a time getting the feathers to stay. They keep falling out, but they're very delicate. So I'm just, amusing myself, decorating this bad boy up. And playing with my gang. I got my little mini Pearl here. She's been working on a device to telepathically communicate with me. So I'm humoring her. So she's working on the prototype. It's pretty cool, but so far I can't understand. Still trying. Cute kid. That's how I amuse myself. I play with my toys. Got more toys over there. Little projects. You can only do the littlest projects because Lord knows you can't stand up in here. I mean, there's my roof right there. That's yeah. So working in here is a back-breaking proposition unless you can sit down and do it. I'm not in the mood to do that at nights because it's not that bright in here. Till I got that really awesome light. Thank you, Krista. I just got this for Christmas so that I can shoot in here at night. just a lot of wasted time. It's like, oh, I've got things to say, I've got ideas. I wait till tomorrow to do it, and then I forget, and I get busy, and poof. So this way, with that awesome light, I can do recordings inside. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another fun thing I got from a Nick is googly eyes. I've been putting googly eyes on everything. Googly eyes. Thank you, Nick. Googly eyes. They're awesome. And I have more in the package. They're going to be going all over the place. Yeah. Yeah. I'm my friends know me, and they get me the most thoughtful little gifts that are just so me. I mean, big honking googly eyes. That's me. Anik knows that. Thank you, thank you. I just, yeah, it all boils down to out here to friends. That is for damn sure. And I am so excited to have more of them coming in that I haven't seen since last year, because that's why we all get together out here in the winters, because it's not that bloody cold here, comparatively speaking. And B, we're all here. We're all out here because we're not all there. That's one of our fun sayings. There's a sign out there that actually says that, and it's a tattoo that I want to get right on the side of my leg. We're all out here because we're not all there. Fits me perfectly. And with that lovely thought, I am going to wrap this one up. And so as I said before, New Year's Eve, went to Lori's Way for the party. Didn't take any video. I figure it's her party, let her do the video. But if you want to see me having a shitload of fun, go check out her video. I'll put it down here so you know where to go look. Apparently I was on there a bit. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. But I was having fun playing corn bowl. We didn't have a cornhole game, but we had some bean bags and some bowls. So we made up corn bowl. I kicked ass. Yep. But anyway, wrapping this up. No normal, no behaving. Get out there, have fun. Fun, 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 fun. Weird yourself all over the place. This world needs a lot more of that. And stay tuned, because I've got another totally freaking sunset, because that's just how we roll out here. Just another minute worth the watch. It's absolutely stunning. So stick around for that, and I will catch you guys down the road. Shutterbug out. Ish. I'll be outer in a minute. Stay tuned. It'll be here. Thank you.